Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I've got a very nice 1966 Plymouth Belvedere II to show you. Now in 1966 the Belvedere II would have been the mid trim level for the car. So very nicely appointed, it's a very nice car. Originally a red car that's been repainted in a base coat clear coat in its same color scheme, red with the white top. So let me take you around the car and show you some of its points. I really want you to take a look at the paint. When it was painted, they did a very nice job on it. I know it's a better paint than the factory would have, but very nice shine, nice and deep red. Trim and bright work is nice. Got a little V8 call out right here. Now, this car originally started life as a 318, two barrel, great engine, no issues there. But it's now been upgraded to a nice 383 4-barrel, and it's a good running 383, and anybody that knows about the 383 will agree they're a good, strong running Mopar engine. So I'll show you that here in a little bit. But again, you got a nice call out here. You got your Chrysler emblem there that was on the passenger side only. They did that, and if you're familiar with Chrysler products, you know that, but I think the rationale of putting it only on one side, and of course that's the passenger side, was you would park the car. If you parked the car on the sidewalk on the street back in the day, somebody walking down the sidewalk could see that, and they wouldn't have to see it on the driver's side because they wouldn't be on that side. Doors are nice, open and close nicely. There's no rust issues with this car. These look to be the original door panels here. And the seating has been reupholstered in this nice fabric here, and very comfortable, very nice. Original door panels, headliner, little dome work in there. You got seat belts on all 4 seating positions. Trim and bright work inside here around the windows and such is excellent. Got a little console there that houses a couple of aftermarket gauges and the stereo and a cup holders, of course. Carpet's very nice, that's been replaced. But overall, pretty original interior except for the seating. And the car shows it has about 85,000 some odd miles on it, and based on what I see in the interior, that could be original. Yeah, it's just a very nice car. Doors close nice. Again, I'm always talking about the gaps, but that's kind of important. You can see how nice and even they are. Now you'll notice here, I've got the windows down so there's no reflection and so forth, but see how this window is kind of up a little bit? Well, it's like that on both sides. That's just how they were. They just didn't roll down all the way. So I want you to be aware of that. The top here, painted in this nice white. It's obvious that they had the trim and everything off of the car when it was painted. It looks excellent. I see no issues or odd images emanating from the paint. I believe it was originally a white vinyl top, and now it's a painted top, which really in many ways is better. I'm not sure how you feel about vinyl tops, but it's always easier to take care of a nice painted surface rather than vinyl. But I should talk about the wheels and tires. You got American Racing polished torque thrust here. Looks like 8-inch back here and 7s in the front. BF Goodrich radial TAs all around, and these are drum brakes as well as in the front. But I got to tell you, the car stops excellently. So, I know today we're always looking at, power front disc brakes or power 4-wheel disc brakes, and I'm the same way, I'm an advocate for that too. But if you got a good, usable, quality brake system that's been taken care of, we lived with drum brakes for many, many years, and this car is a prime example of that. It really does brake nicely. This is the emblem here for the Plymouth, and on the other side, this emblem is your gas cap. So this is just sort of to make it symmetrical. So I'll show you that in a little bit here. Chrome is very nice. Again, all the trim and bright work is present on the car. All the lights work. You've got an excellent sounding dual exhaust system. Let me show you inside the trunk here. Trunk opens easy. All your weather stripping is nice. Notice the trenches here. I always talk about this, but you know, it's important that all that is nice and clean. You're nice and clean up in here. Trunk space is big here. You got this nice factory mat, but I'm going to kind of move it a little bit here because I want to show you the floor pans and so forth. Nice and solid in here. This is an original piece here, this cardboard. Lift it to show what looks to be like the original spare on the 14-inch wheel. It's now got 15-inch wheels on the car, but your jack and so forth, everything original. The pan here has not had any water in it. Look how clean that is. And this, by the way, is original paint back in here. You don't have to slam the trunk. Closes nice. Again, panel alignment is very, very nice on this car. Again, the chrome, nice. Tail light bezels, the chrome is nice. It's not pitted. Here's your gas cap that I talked to you about a little bit. This is the gas cap right here. So you just spin that right off. Trim, nice. So all the gauges work. The temperature gauge has been moved down to the console, so that's where your temp gauge is now. You do have an oil pressure gauge rather than just a light. Heater works. Stereo works. Dash is nice. Wipers work. Got this nice steering wheel. Horn works. Got an inside, what they call a remote mirror, you know, so that's adjustable. And that still works, still intact. Got nice wing winds here. Glass is excellent. Here, windows roll up and down nicely. This is a great car. Excellent car to cruise in. You can take it to a car show, pop the hood, and show that 383. It's got a 727 Torqueflight, which is Chrysler Corporation's heavy-duty transmission, which they would have put behind a big block. So, you know, you've got, you know, an 8 3/4 rear end as well with the original, what are they, 291 something differential, so you can cruise down the freeway, you know, without winding out and so forth. Car is very reliable, drives very nicely. It's just a really sweet little car. Good color scheme too. I'd like to show you this now. The emblem here, 66 Plymouth, but right back here you can see the call out for the 383. So that was a nice touch that they put that on there. Kind of neat. You can see that from the driver and passenger side, so you won't forget what engine you have under the hood. In here, as I say, nice looking, very clean in here. It's a 383, got a little Holley 4-barrel there, power steering, so it steers nice and tight. You know, nice aluminum manifold. This does have electronic ignition. It's Pertronic, so you don't have to worry about that. Nice, clean, new battery. Radiator has been gone through. You know, just to ascertain that the car will not overheat, and it won't. You can cruise this thing and lope it around in a, you know, in a slow cruise or, you know, idling situation. You're not going to overheat. Grill is nice. It's not dented up. Chrome bumper. All the lights, signals, and so forth work. It's a nice car. So, what I'd like to do now is I'll hop in the car, start it, you get to hear it run. Sounds great. and I'll just drive it around the parking lot, you know, a couple of times so you can kind of see what it looks like while it's moving under its own power. But very easy to drive, very easy to steer, brakes work great. Be right back. Nice throttle response. Nice running car. Shuts off nice. Just easy to drive. Power steering. You know, these old Chrysler power steerings were really easy. This one's nice and tight too. Not squirrely like a lot of them used to be. Again, all your chrome trim, headliner, visors, everything is nice in the car. Got a day-night mirror. I would also like to point you to the website, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where I've got pictures of the car, but more importantly, I've got pictures of the undercarriage, and I want you to see that. Now, it's not, you know, detailed or anything under there, and there's nothing really spectacular to see, but the point is, you know, all of your original floor pans are intact. There's no rust. It hasn't been all patch paneled up. Of course, you know, I don't really take cars like that, but, you know, it's important for you to see the undercarriage and how nice it is, and how nice of a car, how fun it is to drive this car. But if I can answer any further questions for you about this 66 Belvedere, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.